How are you doing? This is Martin from Gardens for Life. If you don't know what vegetables these are, it's actually yacon. It's a tuberous plant and you can eat them any time of the winter, like an apple raw, and it's slightly sweet and crisp in flavour. And I'll show you how to harvest them in this video. As you can see, you get quite a harvest off each of the plants and they're really easy to grow. Here's another variety of yacon, and it's late red. I have about 8 or 9 plants here, so I'm going to prepare a bit of a patch of ground right here. So I have pulled away the mulch layer, the wood chips. You can see it here really well. It's about 10 centimeters or 4 inches worth. Squeeze it from all sides and then carefully release it from the pot and check it out. That's the roots. There's a piece of yacon. That's the tray done. Here's the plants. I just sort of heaped the compost around them to raise them up off the ground a little bit because they're a bit low for the mulch. So what I'll do is I'll carefully kind of put the mulch around them, just like that. And we'll take some of it as well and sort of put it in the middle. We'll keep going with that and get them covered. Keep a few wood chips on the side so you can kind of increase the thickness of the wood chips around them as they grow, so we get back up to the 4 inches or 10 centimeter layer that we've got there. Keeps them from drying out and stops weeds from growing all around them. And we also inoculated the compost around them with some winecap mushroom spawn, so that should help them grow as well, because the winecap or king stropharia forms a symbiotic relationship with plants and helps them accumulate minerals and water in return for sugar that the plants produce through photosynthesis. This is what it looks like afterwards, after they've been mulched. And hopefully once the wood chips actually dry off, they'll create a bit of a barrier between the plants and the grass, which is way over there, and the slugs won't get at the yacons until they at least grow a little bit larger, because the yacons and the dahlias are one of the things, or two of the plants that they seem to love the most. Alright, so now I'm going to harvest 2 more varieties of yacon that I have here, just a few plants, and that's it. I'm going to just keep those stored for the time being, and I'm going to start dividing them up and actually planting them into little pots or trays. I think I'm going to use 1 litre pots for them if I have the space in the greenhouse. If not, I'm probably going to use 6 cell trays, and so that will get us hopefully a number of yacon plants for next year, or sorry, for this growing season I should say, which is actually just approaching in about a couple of weeks. Alright, so I have separated all of the edible tubers that I'm going to store in a shed. Once you have to cover them with something, for example either peat or sand, whichever you prefer. You can cover them just to keep the air off them, and they won't actually go rotten, and they need to be stored frost free as well. These are the bits that broke, so I just want to show you what the inside of it looks like. It's actually very white, and I won't be storing these bits. I'll be taking these out and eating them straight away today. So of course you'd want to just scrub them and clean them. You don't even have to peel them, and they're really a nice flavour, nice vegetable to eat, almost like a fruit in the middle of the winter. And this is the growing tips here. That's what's left of each of the plants, pretty much something like that there, and you get a few growing tips off each plant, and this is what the growing tips look like, and it'll actually grow out of this bit here on the top. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and grow some yacon. I'll see you later. Bye bye.